Hello, hi, it's Liz here, back today with the large blue Ranger mixed media book. Haven't had this out for a while, but I fancied a wee change for the mixed media today. This book has a mixture of fabric kind of denim pages and thick mixed media card, and then this fabric, and I can never remember the name of this. What's it called? Hessian, is it? Might well be. I don't know why I'm pulling that. Anyway, I've not, like I say, I've not had this book out for a while. A few pages have been done, but only on the mixed media card. That's a nice page. And the denim fabric. I haven't done a page on the Hessian there. It's there. Let's just pull that off, seeing as how it's nearly coming off. Yeah, so I thought we would do a Hessian page, and I'm just going to call it that, even though that might not be the right name. So we'll just do the first Hessian page. It's going to be super easy today because although I'm calling it mixed media, it's not really going to be all that mixed. I'm just going to do a super quick collage on the page because I'm not sure how I've used paint or texture paste on the denim fabric. Yeah, here, but I don't know about there and whether it would then go through to the other page. So I'm happy just to call this mixed media page a kind of collage. So I've got my focal point. I'm going to sit down now that we're up and running and that you can see. Okay, I've got my snippet tray, all my little bits of leftovers. So I've been through that to pick out a few bits. I've also had out my magazine snippets and found a couple of things in here. This is mainly my Daphne's Diary bits that when I go through them from the previous year's Daphne, because I like to keep the year that we're in nice for me to look back on and read. So anyway, I've got some snippets. I found this nice bird that I thought would make a nice focal point. The colours in it kind of matched the Hessian a little bit. So I'm simply just going to build up. I've got this scrap of lovely tissue paper, and I'm just going to layer up a little collage with some funny leftover shapes, with the pink in this matching the pink here. Want to always keep my focal point on the top, but I still want to see little bits sneaking through. I quite like the shape that you can see from I've got this, which I think we'll put right at the back. And then we'll maybe make that stick out a little bit more. Yeah. I quite like all the steps and stairs. I don't mind so much the straight lines. Sometimes depends on, if I had cut this out, I maybe wouldn't have liked those straight lines, but because my focal point is already straight, I'm quite happy. I've got this blue, which is picking up a little bit of the blue from this main bit here and the blue flowers in the tissue paper. So I just thought we would do an equivalent kind of angle line. I've got this flower which maybe will just sneak in there, either in front or behind. Let's do it with my proper hand. Well, I think in front, but behind there. So, happy with that. I've also got this, which was on the same page as this daisy, and maybe along the top, but not entirely sure, because I was kind of just wanting to do this corner. So we'll put it there, and then we'll take it away, and then we'll have a look. Put it there. Don't know yet. Take it away. I'm not sure. Let's leave it just now. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these pieces together, and then I'm maybe going to take it to the sewing machine and sew as much round some of the edges as I can. So before we stick it, let's just see if we can put pieces in place. Right, so that we can lift them off, and we can glue this one. I'm not concerned really about gluing things to the right to the edge. That was about there. Because I can go back and glue. Now, was this on the top there? Yeah, we'll call that there. Okay, we'll just get this glued down. It's well seen I keep all these wee bits, all these little bits come in useful, because I quite like that, having that shape. Let's move it into the middle, why not? Now, I don't want the flower to be the focal point. So now I'm thinking maybe it should peek out, because if it's there, yeah, I'm going to put it behind. So I'm just going to put this on here. Right, so we should just have one piece. Yep. One piece of collage to take to the sewing machine, and that can be the mixed media part of it, where we've got paper, tissue paper, fabric and a little bit of stitching. Yeah, and then that can go in there. Yeah, let's see what it's like when we've stitched around. I'll be back. Okay, so I have stitched round, and I think something has gone wrong with my tension on my sewing machine, that maybe it needs adjusted, because you can see that some of the, I'm not expert and I don't know, obviously something's happened. Usually I don't touch anything of the settings, and anyway, it's fine. I don't mind it. It's mixed media. It makes it look a wee bit grungy, I guess. I'm happy with the little tails, quite like them. I'm glad I sewed round, but yeah, there's something just not quite right with it. I think it looks like the bottom spool needs adjusted or something. I don't know. I'm talking like I know what I'm talking about. Right, let's get this glued down. Oh, a decision has to be made. Yeah, I think there's an opening here that I can slide that maybe in behind. I don't know. I think I'm just going to cover it completely. So just get some glue on this. Right there. I'm hopeful that all this will stay stuck on this hessian. If not, I can go back over it with some stronger glue. All will not be lost. It feels like it's quite stuck. Now, I'm still not entirely sure. See, I always have in my head, when I used to go, years and years ago, I went to a short flower arranging class with my mum, because my mum loved flower arranging and I went to keep her company, and the teacher, the woman that was taking the class, said you should always leave room for the butterflies to fly in between the flowers. And that's what I'm thinking here, that maybe that is too close to that and there's not enough room for the butterflies. I'm going to leave it off just now. So, finishing touch, I have this, you know, the Tim Holtz, where's the cover? Clippings sticker book, Ideology. And I've picked out two. I've got His Heart Full of Bright Hopes and The Sky is Clear and Blue. So we'll put The Sky is Clear and Blue somewhere here maybe. His Heart is Full of Bright Hopes. I thought that was quite nice. Oh, excuse me. Do you know what? I've still got the tickly cough. I've got tea over there, but it's stone cold. It's been over there since I've come into the room. During all the time I was faffing, picking out stuff, so it'll be cold. But this head cold I had, it's definitely left me with a tickly cough. Anyway, right, oh, there we go. My fingers are all sticky, it's making me all sugary. Right, I think that's us. Yeah, I'm quite liking that. Let me stand up and just give you a wee close-up-a-rooney. What do you think? Really simple. Just layered up some snippets of bits and bobs. Yeah. Yeah, I'll need to. There's maybe a YouTube video about fixing the tension in your sewing machine. I'm hoping that's what it is. My machine's not that, I mean, I suppose it's a wee bit old now, but not hugely old. I do quite fancy getting one of those machines that do all those fancy stitches. This for this little brother. It's a brother, it's just the basic one. And it does straight and zigzag of different lengths. But I quite fancy the, you know, one of these machines that does the fancier things. Right, let's see if we can just, I'm going to sit back down. Just, I think add a little bit of my usual scribbles around the, this isn't working. Is there another one? Let's see. I've got my new set, but my new set, that's the red one. My new set is squirreled away with my ink and wash project. Well, there's a wee bit anyway. I'll go over it. Ah, right. That's me now. Okay, so thanks for joining me today. If you've enjoyed the video, a thumbs up would be great. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.